1 a.m. she called me up. She was like, Kashlina, can I stay at your place? Behen ke lode, this, that. But I
So
like
you
stopped
abused
myself.
and dated him for some time.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Priyamvada.
Oh!
She's going to
win. I'm so happy he didn't win. Like, fuck him, bro. I'm so happy he didn't win.
वो रोडी है तो उसको थोड़ा फास्ट दिखाया. Obviously this
हाँ,
has to
थोड़ा और
happen.
इन्फॉर्मेशन दे दूं फिनाले के बारे में.
हाँ दे दो.
थोड़ा और इन्फॉर्मेशन दे देती हूँ. तुम अब मुझे टारगेट मत करो, मैं तुमको टारगेट नहीं करूंगी. I was like, okay, bro.
I want to say huge fan. You've been the best.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Same, bro. Like, I think our energy is really matched. That's why so many people say that, you know. Yeah.
You were supposed
And I think both of us, we were like, just like, we were not in that zone ki mujhe pyar dhoondna hai, mujhe pyar karna hai. Like, we both know that's not realistic. It doesn't happen in 30 days. Like, come on.
But if you were supposed to do season 12, are you serious? Why didn't you do it?
Listen, so my first Splitsvilla audition was in 2019, okay, for season 12. But back then, I was not at all like I am right now.
Yeah.
Like, I was very underconfident. I was not like, you know, I was very camera shy and conscious and all of that.
Yeah.
And my makeup was also really shit back then. So, like, I just didn't find the confidence to do it. And then I saw the season and I was like, my God, who is this girl? I was like, thank God I didn't go to this season.
The thing is, you have played, like, people compare me and you, but our games were totally different.
Yeah, for sure.
Totally.
For
Because
sure.
first of all,
Not just like the situation was also very different.
Yeah. So basically, I did this video with Mehek, right? And Mehek told me, like, I have cut that part, but I'm just saying that I said that I have a clip there, like I can add it also. I said she doesn't abuse. I abuse. I abuse. Literally, I'm from Delhi. I grew up abusing people. So I think she is not somebody you can, you know, if somebody is speaking up, if they have a stand, you can't call them a gutter mouth. That is what my point was. I have edited the whole part, by the way. But yeah, this was what it was.
You know what? The thing is, I abused only when that whole Shivam situation happened. I was like, chal laude, nikal laude, this, that. I did, okay. So sometimes when I really get mad and like my blood is boiling, मैं गाली दे देती हूँ, ठीक है?
Okay.
And when I'm normally also fighting, I feel like saying bhenchod, bhen ke lode, this, that, but I like stop myself.
So am I wrong? You do abuse.
I do abuse, but I kind of stop myself. I control it, okay?
Okay.
But they call me gutter mouth.
I have a very, I have a thing like, there is this question people have asked. Yeah. I'm very desperate for the first question. So I'm sorry to cut you, but you have to answer this. Okay.
Okay.
I won't name the people who have asked these questions.
Yeah.
This first question, I don't have any idea. I researched about it on YouTube, but I was like, where is this happening? Like, how come I don't know it? So the question is, Sakshi is talking so much shit about you. We want you to say something. What is your reaction that they can't help but keep your name in their mouth?
Well, so like
I think this is a well-wisher. I think this is a well-wisher.
The answer is in the question itself, you know. I am so important. I don't know how I became so important in their lives, but they can't keep my name out of their mouths, bro. Like, I'm not even bothered. I'm not concerned about them.
Do you see the YouTube videos?
Like, I see clips because people edit and send me clips in my DMs, okay? I don't have the energy to see the full video because they literally don't matter to me.
Okay.
Show was over. After the show, I was having, like, you know, I had very good relationships with everybody.
That's
even
what
the
happens.
People, prostitute, this, that. I forgive. I'm like, okay, I will not forget, but I will forgive, you know.
Yeah.
Like right now with like I met her, everything's okay. So I was friends with all of them.
You were friends with Sakshi. What I remember was like you were.
And you will be surprised, honestly. And you know, they have been pushing me to get a reaction out of me, and I haven't been giving it.
What is the worst thing they have said recently?
They've said a lot of crap recently, okay? And I'll tell you how and why, okay? So let me just start this off by saying that this is not something I would ever mention or bring up because that's not how I was brought up. After the show, okay, Sakshi was also friends with everybody, right? So she didn't have a place to stay and she was moving out, okay? She was moving out and moving in with Sundus. So there was this one night she had no place to stay, okay? Sundus had figured it out, but she had no place to stay one night. 1 a.m. she called me up. She was like, Kashlina, can I stay at your place? I'm like, yeah, bro, come right now. Just come. No questions, no hesitation, nothing. I was like, just come. So she came with Justin. Justin left after a while, but she stayed the night, everything. Like, I had no problem, okay? And then she only told me, all my other friends, I asked everybody, nobody was ready to keep me. And I was like, yeah, well, that's Splitsvilla people for you. If you think they're your friends, sorry, that's not going to happen. But even the next day, and the next night also, same thing happened. But this was with Sundus and Sakshi, both of them stayed at mine, okay? So I never had a problem with anybody. I treated everybody nicely. When they needed a shelter, I gave it to them. Only for them to later, I don't know why. The only reason I find is jealousy, okay? Nothing else. Because
jealousy, when the whole because you were carrying the weight of the show on your shoulders, that's the reason.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, bro. Like, even without having a fucking connection or finding love and all of that,
that's tough. I've been in that situation. That's tough.
Like, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry I shined and you think that you didn't. I don't know. I don't understand why she behaves like this, because she did. She got a lot of screen time. She's doing great. I don't know where this stems from, like it's very confusing to me. But anyway, I understood because she started posting like a lot of crap.
Do you think the friendship was fake till the time you and her were friends, till the time that it was supposed to be, and then it happened because it was supposed?
No, it was supposed till she needed me, till it was convenient
for her.
That's
what I meant.
And even in the show, I don't know if they showed this or not. I told her so many times, Sakshi, I have a problem with you only because of one reason. Whatever you do is according to your convenience.
Yeah.
All your friendships are according to your convenience, and I hate it. Yeah. Yeah. So even with Sundus, like we used to have misunderstandings and everything, right? But we used to talk and clear it out.
Communication.
Even in the last dumping, whatever happened, we cleared it out, okay? And I told her before the dumping only that, Sundus, I am going to bring some things up today because like I just don't like it. It doesn't match with me. And she was like, okay, do it. So we were very clear about that. But with Sakshi, it was always like, तुम अब मुझे टारगेट मत करो, मैं तुमको टारगेट नहीं करूंगी. I was like, okay, bro. Okay. I literally don't care in the first place.
Are we expecting a reaction, bro?
Bhavya, every time I sit down to film a video, everybody's like, take a stand, do this. I'm like, why will I take a stand when it doesn't even matter to me?
But bro, it does matter to people who follow you, because there were apparently there were 10 comments. Like there were 10 people who asked this, like asked Kashlina that why is she not speaking, because she speaks about everything. She's somebody who is very vocal about everything. Then why is she not speaking?
I want to say that I will speak about it when the time is right. I'm just waiting for them to get done with all the YouTube videos about me. Like kar lo, jaldi kar lo, jaldi khatam karo, so that I can post, because they will post 10 and I will post only one. Only one.
We know it.
I'm like waiting for them to get done with their 10 videos about me. Dedicate. Imagine, bro, I don't even pay them for all the dedicated YouTube videos that they're making about me.
That's and one person bro.
But 4 people are joining in when they're not even getting 1 penny out of it. Only one person is getting money out of it. The other people are not getting money out of it. They're just thinking, okay, I will look very relevant if I talk about Kashlina. So go ahead. Do it.
Because nobody's interesting to talk about, so they talk about you.
Of course. They are so not interesting. If they keep talking about themselves, they know that nobody will give a shit.
Okay, so the next question might be little bad to listen, but it's cute. Well, she basically said, she was, I think, a Kashish fan. So she said that you were the reason why Kashish couldn't win. But wait, let's not done. But Kashish was sweet enough to not to blame you for not playing well.
Okay.
Bro, I did not say it.
Okay, listen to this person, whoever said this. So, Baba, you know that there is so much that goes on behind the camera.
I know it.
There is so much. And there is so much that goes on camera also.
It's the same. It's a pattern.
It goes on camera also. But you have no control over the edit. Like, I can't help it if they didn't show the part where Kashish was literally blaming me. She was like, Kashlina, kya kar diya? Now, let me just say that to all the people who think that I'm the reason he didn't win, I'm so happy he didn't win. Like, fuck him, bro. I'm so happy he didn't win. I think it's called karma. I had a dream of becoming a finalist. My dream is done. Okay, I'm good. I went to the finals. Out of 28 people, I was one of the people who went to the finals, who made it till the end. Every single episode, you guys had to tolerate me. So I'm very glad about that. And I'm so glad that he didn't win, because that day, when I was being blamed, I cried so much, you have no idea. I was like, fuck, like, like I'm so, like, I performed so bad, this, that, like, Kashish should have won. And even in my VDs, I was so nice to him, right?
Yeah.
But I had no idea that the entire time in his VDs, he was like disrespecting me so much. I had no idea, because he was so nice to my face. Even after the show, he was so nice to my face. Okay. Nobody knows about this, but let me just say, please ask Kashish to go back to 2 months ago ka call log. 4 hours we used to talk at night, okay? 4 hours. And if I start like just exposing what all crap he used to tell me on call, people are gonna blow, like their minds are gonna be blown.
But Akash,
he didn't even have the courtesy to tell me that, listen, my VDs are coming and they're really bad about you. He didn't. But when they started coming and when the whole Ideal Match season happened, for them, it's like, they are doing Splitsvilla another, like, part 2 when the season is aired. For us, it's over, right? But like, I was like, bro, what is happening? Why are people like reacting according to the episodes? It's done. It's over. We all know.
Can I say one thing? Like, if how like this one, what is her name? Sakshi and Justin was smart enough to play it outside and get the fame they wanted, That's smart.
In cash, bro.
Yeah.
In cash.
That's smart. You know what I think? Like, if Kashish would have kept his mind, I don't know, mind wherever it is in his body. So if he would have kept it aside, and he would have made money out of you guys, bro. Like,
you have no idea how many people in the comment section are just like, Kashish, Leena, Kashish, Leena, Kash, Leena. And like they're like, this is like the ship we we fail to protect and everything. Like, people are shipping us, okay? But he's so dumb. He is so dumb. And honestly,
same he did with Mehak. She came to the show.
Whenever, like, when I saw what he was doing after the show, like when we stopped talking and everything, I was like, good it didn't happen, because I am in my life, outside whatever, in real life, I am never associated with people like that. I don't like this energy at all.
Yeah.
And I don't breathe around people like him, bro. I can't. It's too much. So I would rather shine individually, which matters more, than have like a hashtag with like another person. Even though I could encash on it, capitalize it, and like make use of it. So I'm good.
I think somebody's going to ask me, I want how I will put it is like, if somebody asks me that, Akash, Leena lost because of Kashish, what is your one word answer in it? You lost because of yourself, or you lost because of, like, what is the reason? Like, because obviously it was not your day. Maybe that.
I didn't lose, bro. I won. People love me. I won. That's all that matters. I don't need a title. I already have one title of becoming a finalist. All those other people standing on the sideline and saying that, oh, ye kuch nahi kar sakti, this, that. Bro, you are dumped. You are outside the show. At least I'm fucking performing that finale task, okay? So I won.
Who are you?
And he didn't win. Great. It's called karma.
Okay, who are you talking about?
Kashish, bro, this Ratnani girl, okay? So
the next question is very much for that. Are you friends with Kashish, Ratnani and Honey?
Bro, this girl, okay, so many chances I've given her, you have no idea. Not just me, like, people keep giving her chances.
But she looks very Ada, and I've said it in my first video. She looks very Ada.
I swear, bro. Kuch to kar nahi paaye apne, like, when she was in the villa, she couldn't do shit, okay? All day she would just sit. She would just sit by the pool and like, that's all she did the entire season. Bro, you got dumped. Don't say shit about people who are literally performing the finale task. You are not in a position only.
And also when people look back, when your fans will look back, the people who watch Splitsvilla will look back. There's only one person they're going to remember throughout the whole season. There's never the winner. By the way, this is what happens. So if there is, every season is named after one person. I think this season you totally back the title. What, according to me, in my opinion.
Bro, so many people keep saying that I carried the season and this was my season. And that's like more than winning the whole show. I wanted to win that. I wanted to be that person because people remember the season for that one person,
That is because that means you have been a fan of Splitsvilla. You have
Yeah,
watched
and
Spitzvilla.
honestly, I don't mind that Hamid and Sundus won because they worked for it, okay? They are like that winner material. Individually, they're very strong. They deserve to win and everything, and they did well. So I feel like it's fine. But what matters the most is how people remember the season. And I think I won because of that.
So basically, next question is also very much answered by you when people said that, you know, Akash, Leena, Kashish, so many questions about it. They think you are the reason just because, you know, वो रोडी है तो उसको थोड़ा fast दिखाया. Obviously, this
हाँ,
has to
थोड़ा और
happen.
इन्फॉर्मेशन दे दूं फिनाले के बारे में.
हाँ, दे दो.
थोड़ा और इन्फॉर्मेशन दे देती हूँ, ठीक है? Okay, fine, I fucked up. Okay, great. But why are people not noticing the fact that Kashish fucked up worse? The diamond was right in front of his eyes, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They can't put such a long thing in the edit, right? I'm telling him, Kashish, check in that box. Check in that box. I think I was stuck because of my harness or something. I was like, Kashish, check in front of you, check in front of you. And then after that, when we were announced to be third, Arjun sir even mentioned that Kashish, the diamond, you took like around 6 to 7 minutes to find it.
Yeah.
6 to 7 minutes. So even if I fucked up, he fucked up too. So
Exactly.
it was both of us. It wasn't just because of me.
It's a teamwork, bro. Like उसके fans तेरे को blame करेंगे.
ये मेरे पास है, ठीक है? ये मेरे पास है, ठीक है? Fine. My upper body was not working that day because semi-finale में people don't know this. The semi-finale was right before. Okay, I had no rest. The semi-finale, next day finale. So I had no rest, no energy, nothing. Okay, and that Bhavya, there was no toss about who's going first.
Then they just picked randomly.
No toss. They're like, Kashish, Akash, Leena, go. I'm like, bro, like, wait, I need to like sit. I need to strategize. These two couples, they were sitting in a restaurant and nicely strategizing for so many hours. We had no time to strategize. He's standing there, I'm standing there. We are screaming, hey, we're going to do this. And I'm just like, bro, fuck, like, we're fucked. I knew in that moment.
How did you know so many? How did you know so many questions about Kashish? Like, janta janna chahti hai.
Exactly, bro. What do you think used to happen at the back of the villa? What do you think used to happen? We used to sit and nicely talk.
This is my question. This is not anybody's question. It's like when people are blaming you, I'm like, bro, 1 second. The girl knew everything. That means the boy actually told her. So there was
bro, the boy knew everything as well, okay?
Yeah.
When was the first time I kissed? 14, he knew correct answer. How many relationships did I have? 3 correct answers. So we literally knew everything about each other. And we used to talk.
I get it. Like Kashish को मैं ज़्यादा TRP नहीं दूंगी. मुझे लड़का पसंद नहीं है. वैसे to be honest मैं बोलूँ. मतलब मुझको ना because my friend dated him for some time.
Oh.
Yeah. Priyamvada. She's going to murder.
I've heard so much about her from Kashish, by the way.
Yeah. So okay.
Call me.
Yeah, I'll tell you separately. Okay, this thing is going to fuck my happiness. They are going to call me again. So because you know it, right? If you say something that the first call that you're getting after years is like, how dare you? They're like, oh God, it started again.
But I've heard very nice things about her, huh? From Kashish.
I've also heard very nice things.
I said we used to speak after the show now. So we used to speak about a lot of things. What's your wildest fantasy? Oh, you know, my past relationships were like this. I dated a Bengali girl.
Yeah.
You get it.
Akash, you also when it comes to Bengali, I have a question. Since you just picked it up. Okay. एक तो तुम्हें अनियन वाला तो मैं तुमसे पूछ लूंगी, वो तो कुछ है नहीं इसमें. I really people want to know that what is this doll thing? Like I don't want to say the whole statement. It's very disgraceful. That's not me. Somebody's saying it's a jadoo tona shit. Like what is it? Like why do people say that just because of a doll?
Bro, Indians and their thinking, man. I can't. Okay, listen. Rosa is the best thing to be around, okay? Rosa is Sundus's childhood memory. It has a lot of significance to Sundus. So Sundus carries Rosa everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, everywhere. Rosa's always in her arms, okay? So Rosa was a part of our room. She was always in the bed. She was in the middle of us. Me, Sundus, and Rosa. And there were times when Sundus used to sneak out and, you know, like, Hamid. So I was alone in the room with Rosa. And like, whenever I used to be alone all night in the room, I used to at least have Rosa. So Rosa was like that, you know, comfort for us. Obviously. That, okay, you know, there's something of like values and there's something of meaning from her childhood, whatever. So I don't know how Rosa ended up in front of Kashish's room. Honestly, I think it was staged. But like making such derogatory jokes about it is so disrespectful. And like I saw how Honey was treating Rosa, like beating it up and everything. It was so fucked up, okay? Number two, Jadu Tona, Bengali Dayan, blah, blah, blah. You know, when it comes to Bengalis and a girl is doing great, first thing they will say is, oh, this girl does black magic.
Well, I heard it. Like, my friends also. I've heard it.
How can a Bengali girl do so great? You know, there's this stereotype which really boils my blood. Firstly, I was doing everything on my own. Okay, I was completely alone. Okay, and they couldn't like digest the fact that I was surviving. Okay, so obviously, what can they say about me, which is like, you know, like putting me down? Jadoo tona karti hai, black magic karti hai, papi gudiya, which is not even my gudiya, by the way. So it's like, you know, it just shows like their class, their standards, because I would never say such, like it would not even come to my mind. So yeah, that's the whole story about Jadoo.
Okay, what Jadoo Guri? Okay, by the way, I love onions and I eat a lot of them. What do you? Can you please ask the people who talk shit about onions ki normalize it as a salad?
So listen, Shivam के साथ तो बाद में मेरा हो गया, like, you know, after he got dumped, he came to me, he said sorry, he was like, you know, it was just for the show, whatever, and after the show we have spoken, we
Okay, शिवम के बारे में I know शिवम personally. I think शिवम के बारे में ना ये चीज बहुत जरूरी है जाननी कि शिवम कैमरे के आगे कुछ भी कर सकता है,
कुछ भी करेगा, कुछ भी.
Bro, कैमरे के पीछे is the sweetest person to you, by the way.
I'll tell you a secret about Shivam. I'm sorry if I'm like ruining Shivam's strategies and everything. But all day when there's no camera, Shivam will just look at the sky and he will think, "Kya kar sakta hu main? Kya kar sakta hu? Karna padega." And he realized that he can't do shit with the guys, okay? Because the guys were very united and they were like, "We are not letting Shivam in." So he was like, "Okay, connection ke saath hi kuch kar leta hu." And he knew that there was some tension between me and Aradhna because Aradhna was always chadofying on me for no reason. I mean, for footage. So he went and told Aradhna because he knew that Aradhna is going to bring it up in the dumping. Because before the dumping session, Shivam is like, "Aaj to main dhamaka karne wala hu dumping mein. Aaj to main dhamaka karne wala hu." And I was like, "Shivam, what are you doing? What are you planning? Tell me. I'm your connection." So when he didn't tell me, I knew something's coming my way.
So
but I didn't know that.
He met me outside Abhi. A couple of days. I think on New Year's he met me. Yeah, it was the same party we were invited to. And
I video called him on New Year's.
Yeah, he was very like he was partying and all that, very good mood or whatever. I was like, "What did you do in this season?" I was like, I literally told him like, "Why are you messing up with some girl? Like, why? कुछ नहीं मिला तो तू प्याज पे लड़ भिड़ा, मैं कुछ भी कर रहा है तू." So I get it. So you will keep eating onions, right?
No, like I love onions, bro. I don't know why this whole onion angle used to like had to happen. You know what I did after that? It was so fucked up. I got so mad. I took a bunch of onions in the restaurant and I threw it in his plate. I was like, "Kha le, tu bhi kha le."
Okay, the next question is, do you think Sondus is the mastermind of the season? Or according to Akashina, who is the mastermind of your season?
I think though, like the loud and proud mastermind is definitely Sundus, but I was like more of the undercover mastermind, you know? So like I didn't show that, okay, like I'm also planning, plotting. I'm like, you know, cooking something in my head. I was like, let Sundus show that she's the mastermind so that people don't think that I am the mastermind. But yeah, we did a lot of planning, plotting. We came up with so many plans and they actually like worked.
In your opinion, you are no then though.
Sundus is no, see, she is like the mastermind because she's very loud and proud about it. Like she owns it, okay? But I think
you don't want to be the mastermind. You want to be the undercover mastermind.
I don't want to be the mastermind. But yeah, I did a lot of planning, plotting, okay, which worked.
Like what was the biggest planning, plotting you did against who? And it happened. I think Joshua. You fucking lied.
Oh, bro. Joshua was very organic, okay? Joshua, I met this guy. I didn't want to go on the date, okay? People kept like attacking me. They were like, "Why did you go on the date?" That's not how Splitsvilla works, guys. If you're like going on a date, you have to go on a date. You don't have a choice.
It's a love show.
Yeah, you go to the date and then you leave the date. So when I wanted to leave the date, I was like, "You like him, you like her, I'm going, bye." Then this guy was like, no, why are you going? Wait, stay. What is your issue? Why are you so angry? I'm like, okay, you really want to know why I'm angry? I'll tell you my issues. So when I started speaking, this Kashish in between, yeah, she's like this only, yeah. So basically, she wanted to make sure that, you know, that's why I called her a pick-me girl. She wanted to make sure that, you know, he picks her. Okay. So that I don't speak to him and he doesn't like me, so that he's not inclined towards me. So I was like, Bhai, like, wait, let me finish. I will leave after that. I'm not interested in this guy. And then he came after me. If she mattered to him so much, why did he come after me? So that's where I was like, you know, this guy is full like turkey. Firstly, so he's full turkey. First thing he told me, there's a lot of physical attraction. I was like, खींच के तमाचा मारूंगी मैं चूती.
What the fuck? Okay, who did you call? Why would you? Okay, there's this question. I think this is in favor or not in favor. You, according to you, who's the horny bitch, and why would you call somebody a horny bitch?
I think I'm the horny bitch.
Okay, she's answered. She's it. So I'm
the horniest of the horny bitches, okay? Because after the whole ideal match situation happened with Kashish, people were like, Sundus, why are you not calling your best friend a horny bitch now? Guys, please, Shanti Rakho. I am a horny bitch. I accept it.
One more
because
question.
you know what? There's a stereotype also about, like, somebody told me about Bengali girls are so horny. And guess who told me about this?
I would want to be horny. I'm not. I want to be horny every day, every night.
Yeah, it's healthy, guys. Be horny.
Yeah, it's good for your health. Okay, do you think friendships change after the show, or the friendships are only for the show?
See, some friendships which are genuine, like which people make in the show because
like
they
yours
genuinely
want to, like yours and Sonos.
Yeah, it works because after the show, and you know, like me and Sundus have come to a conclusion. I have come to this conclusion because I know how reality shows work. I've told her very clearly, listen, I'm not doing another show with you because I value this friendship a lot and I cannot afford to lose it or ruin it for any reason. But yeah, friendships definitely change after the show. They're according to convenience. They're fake as fuck. Because come on, guys, like going to a reality show and finding genuine friends it's very rare. Okay, I found one and I'm very glad. We are still friends. She has met my mom. We have a genuine, really good bond. And it's more like a sister relationship. You know, it's not like a friendship anymore. So yeah.
Okay. You have already answered this question. What do you have to say about people who accuse you of black magic and all that? His next question is, why do you think people, did you force a relationship on Kashish?
Did I? Ask him, no. Ask him if I did. He had, listen, you've seen this, Bhavya. Like every season, if you don't want your ideal match power, you walk the fuck out of it. You're like, no, I don't want it. Nobody can force you. But did he? Every day he used to go to Mehak and he used to say that, oh, today though I'm going to leave it. Today I'm going to leave it. Then he used to come to me. Then he used to be like, you're ready for today's challenge, na? You're ready for today's challenge, na? And my God, this guy, okay, I knew this was going on, like he was going to Mehak and like saying all of this. So I used to ask him, listen, what the fuck is your plan? Are you planning to leave? Like, you know, when are you planning to leave? Like, tell me so that I can also plan ahead. Yeah. And he was like, हाँ मैं सेमीफाइनल में जाके अगर ऑप्शन आती है तो मैं स्विच करूंगा ऑप्शन आएगी तो मैं स्विच करूंगा. And I was like, bro, like this is not like some banking plan.
Listen, I told Mehak that you know what you guys would have done is that if a guy is playing with you, two girls, like you would have teamed up with Akashtina and probably the whole game would have changed. I told her.
You will not believe this, Bhavya. After Mehak came back to the villa, okay, and their whole fight happened, this guy, okay, he's telling me, I think only our mic was on, camera was not on. This was during the shots that they take when we are coming, like entering the dome. He's like, yeah, I got to know that Mehak has a boyfriend outside. I got to know that she wanted to pair up with Joshua. I'm like, Kashish, the camera's not on. Say it on camera. Like, say it on camera. And he knew that if he tells me, I will bring it up. He expected me to bring it up so that he doesn't have to be the bad person.
Bad guy.
This was his mastermind game, okay? And I used to say that, I used to tell him
that's
that
what mastermind, that's cowardness.
Yeah, exactly. I used to tell him that this is your game plan. You're going to tell me so that I can say it on camera because you don't have the fucking balls or the spine to say it on camera.
The people have, a lot of people have asked this. Like, I know there's no point asking you. This question is not for you. Like, Hamid has a girlfriend outside. Had a girlfriend outside. Like, what? I mean, your friend has said that in her video, by the way, if you don't know. Okay. So,
I know. I know all about it.
Yeah, so she's been vocal about it, whatever. So when people have, obviously, you are a human being, you might have or might not have a boyfriend or a girlfriend outside, but then if you play with respect and dignity with the other person, I don't think anybody has to be blamed because nobody's promising shadi in the show.
Yeah. See, with Kashish, I just feel like he used to do all of this in the name of game, but he was just spineless. That's it. Like that was his game.
He's always been.
Yeah. And bro, like we're standing in front of the oracle and this guy is telling me, hum to ban jayenge 90% ideal match. And I'm like, after we became, I was like, why are you making this face? You're so damn happy. Shut the fuck up. He was damn happy.
Akashlina, you grew up watching Splitsvilla, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who was that one person who inspired? This is my question. Who was that one person who inspired you? Like, okay, now I have to do this show.
I think it wasn't one person. It was the concept of the show, honestly.
Don't tell me you went there for love. Don't tell me.
No, obviously not, bro. Like I'll tell you the real reason I went to Splitsvilla, okay? I'm very honest about all of this. I don't care what people say. So when I grew up watching Splitsvilla, I was obviously, it was like audience perspective, right? So whatever I knew about Splitsvilla, it was fully audience perspective. I didn't know any other person who had done Splitsvilla. I was not in contact with any person from the reality world. I was just a normal girl who used to watch the show. Okay. And I used to see the lives of all the contestants when they come out, how their career develops and everything. And I realized that, okay, like to start off, like this is a great platform. It gives you that startup, like that head start that you need in your career if you want to go into TV or entertainment or something like that. And I honestly, like, I love the concept of the show. It was like, I was like, सच में होता है क्या? 30 दिन में चूतिया बना लेते हैं क्या? Like, so I wanted to see like what genuinely happens. So as I grew up, I realized that it doesn't work like that. It's all nice to see on TV, like love and all of that. But after you come out, you see all the ugliness, all the live sessions, all the fights and all of that. So I was like, okay, this has a lot of drama. Perfect place for me. I should go and like, just put myself out there.
Okay, ye to ho gaya. Now, what is your equation with Sondus?
It's great. Honestly, it's great because after the show, like even during the last dumping, a lot of like fights, this, that happened. People were like, Arey, why are you going against Sundus? It wasn't me going against her. Every time I spoke something against her, it was actually just me being vocal about the fact that two friends who are really tight on the show also can have differences.
Yeah.
And after the show, we sat, we cleared it out, and we are like together, we are very productive. Okay. We don't waste time like gossiping about like other people or whatever. We are like, okay, how am I going to help you grow in life? And how are you going to help me grow in life? So we add value to each other's lives. And I think that's the most important thing in a friendship.
So you and her are super cool right now.
Yeah, so she's met my mom. She spent time with my mom. We're almost
I think like I personally love your mom. Like if you get a mom like that, there is no.
So cute, bro. She's so chill. She went partying with us the other night.
I saw that. I was like, girl.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. So okay, yeah, it's a great relationship.
Who's that one person you would never want to meet?
Kashish. And I said this on the show also. If you see my semi-finale, this thing, I told him very clearly, I'm never going to see your face after the show.
I think Kashish has a thing for Bengali girls. He falls for Bengali girls. I'm telling you.
But if Bengali girl doesn't fall for him, he takes offense, okay? He gets
and he bitches about them and that bitch
is ego is very fragile, bro. Male ego is very fragile.
What about Kashish? The female Kashish you are okay with?
Okay. Female Kashish, okay, listen, I know that she's a child, okay? So after the show also, I was chill with her. We met like a couple of times. We partied. But वो जब मुंह खोलती है ना, it's so meaningless and baseless. And even as a 21-year-old, I can't imagine a 21-year-old being so brainless and so full of like baseless noise. So I think she's very irrelevant. She's just, I don't know, she's trying to be something that she's not, very pretentious.
Okay. And then next question is, what do you have to say about Sakshi, Justin and Tara's love triangle? Which apparently is the highlight of your season, one of the highlight of the season.
Tara ka cut gaya. You know, Bhavya, like as the seasons are progressing, everybody is realizing that you don't go for love or whatever. You go for fame. So in my season, there was only one person who genuinely came for love. And that was Tara. That was Tara. He did not care about how he's looking. He did not care about the fact that everybody's like scared for his mental health. We want to dump you because you need therapy. Go out and get some therapy. He genuinely just came for love. Because he probably expected that, okay, I will enter as wild card, my girl will come to me. And that was the plan.
Sakshi knew it. Sakshi knew. I think Sakshi knew what Fitzwilla has done. She was trying to.
That was the plan, that he's gonna come and they're gonna like pair up, which happened for like what, 2 days. And then she saw that, okay, Tara's not performing. Tara's here for all like love and all of that. So I need a performer. And she saw Justin performing really well in that task. Okay. Right after that, flip back to Justin. So it's so evident, like even on TV, it's so evident for us, so we know what happened.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say much because there's so much that I need to store for my video also. There's so many things. I'm gonna burst so many bubbles. You have no idea the kind of information I have. Nobody else has.
Because she has been saying a lot about you, like a lot about you. But
see, she has just been barking about me. Okay, oh, I hate her. No, I hate her. But when I state facts, like, good luck to her after that. Good luck. I don't know.
When are we expecting the YouTube video, girl?
Soon, bro. I told you now, let them get done with the 10 videos, dedicated videos about Akash Leena. Then I will post my one video. That'll be enough and done and dusted.
Who are you friends with now from the show?
I'm friends with Sundus. I'm friends with Tara. Obviously, I'm friends with Agaz, Shriya. I think Pema, Hiba. Like almost everybody except like Kashish, Sakshi, Justin. Yeah.
Isn't it honestly like I don't know for you because your best friend's is roommate with the other person? Isn't it?
Yeah. But then sometimes people just have majboori, like they have to. And I think I'm not this kind of person who will impose it on somebody that, oh, just because I'm friends with you, you don't be friends with that other person or whatever. I understand Sundus' situation. I understand that they can be friends and I'm completely okay with that. But personally, like, so I don't know how Sakshi says this, like, oh, I don't want to be Akash Leena's friend. Bro, you don't qualify to be my friend. Like, shut up.
I wish you were in Delhi and we would have shot this video, but apparently...
Bro, I am coming to Delhi very soon, okay? We're going to meet...
You have to come and meet me. You have to stay in my house. You are going to party like bitches.
Done, bro, done.
And you have given the audience what they wanted, by the way. They were dying. I felt like it is her channel. Why am I even here? Like, let her come and...
No, I saw the comments, bro, under your video with Mehak and I was like, okay, we need to do this.
Akashi, it was my pleasure having you. Thank you for doing this for me. It's such a pleasure. Bro. I can't wait to see you.
I'm coming to Delhi very soon.
I can't wait to see you, hug you, and wish you luck, bro.